Hi, so my name's Chuck Whitehead, and the piece I've done for this Art of Cooperation, it kind of came to me as soon as I heard about the opportunity for the show. And I wanted to make the ingredients of well-being as if they're shop packages. So take notice, keep learning, connect, give, and be active. And the nice thing about them being in a shop is that actually they're free, so you don't need to go to a shop, but this kind of highlights that. The opening was super, and people talked about everybody's stuff, and it was 30 people here. It's nice to see each other's things. There's a few people working on packaging images. We talked about that and reimagining what that could mean. I think the reception's been really good. There was a nice buzzy scene.
My name is Peter Wade, and I'm one of the volunteers here at Morecambe Heritage Centre. I think it's been very good. We had quite a lot of visitors, especially in the first week or two, probably our highest visitor numbers per day. It was interesting to see the work that the projects have been doing with school students, and so some of those, certainly on our opening day, some of them came along to have a look at our exhibition here, and I think to their surprise they actually quite enjoyed it and hope to come again just to have a bit more of a look and of course see themselves on screen. And of course we've had people in who remember the co-op, remember shopping there like me lots of years ago when I was dragged around by my mum. Some people who worked there as well, they've come by. And of course people who perhaps see this still as a key building in the West End, but of course one which has fallen into neglect sadly, and it'd be nice to see it revived.
Well, it's a great entry point because it's Centenary House is on our doorstep. The whole history of the cooperative movement, it's northwest of England, all just down the motorway, in every direction you go. It's in our heritage. We may not know about that, but the stories that have been coming out are fantastic. So I think it's good. I think it's a kind of no-brainer. It doesn't make the project any easier, but I think people will understand it.
Well, I think it's a very good use for the building. It's hard to find uses for big buildings like that. At the moment, the co-op shop is just a tiny little corner, I think, of the whole thing. But the site of the co-op building, literally at the crossroads of the West End, is very important. It lets the West End down at the moment, as it appears. But it'd be very nice to see it restored, and that will help the West End of Morecambe become once again the best end of town.